It is 12:44. Welcome to Central Valley Talk Live on this Wednesday, midweek already, the 9th of February. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building. We thank you for joining us. We've got just a few guests lined up today, but to kick things off, we got to talk about some fascinating pictures that I actually discovered on Instagram. And joining us live in our Tower District studios today is Jamie.
Hi, how are you?
Dillmore,
yes,
right?
Yes, correct.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You are an award-winning photographer here in the Central Valley.
Yes. So I specialize in senior portraits. I do other things because, it's a business and, bring it.
Yeah.
But I specialize in mostly senior portraits. I love the energy that the seniors bring, and entered a couple of competitions last year. And got national awards, and one of them was an international award. So there was, I think, 20,000 images entered, and I won in a couple of categories. So it was pretty unbelievable. It was kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So how long have you been a professional photographer now, would you say?
This is going to age me a little bit, but a little over 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. So, but I really feel like I've been doing it forever, and the industry always is changing, so it always feels very new. And when I found seniors, it's like a whole new thing. I love them. Like, I don't know how. Okay, you aged me, so I'm going to age you. How long ago were you a senior?
Well, I just turned 34 last week.
Okay, so I mean, you remember what it was like that year. There was so much promise and hope and excitement, and when I'm shooting them, it like takes me right back. So I feel young again, and they just have so much energy, and you just feed off of it, and it really is just, I really love. I'm very passionate about it, and I love what I do, and I love being able to capture them exactly where they are at that moment, because it's so fleeting, and you don't know it's fleeting when you're there in that moment, but it's exciting. It's a fun age, and I love shooting them.
Okay, so we brought some pictures, or you brought some pictures along with you. So we're going to start taking a look at them. This is the first one. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us.
So this is actually from a retreat I just went to. I'm going to start doing for some of the seniors like adventure sessions. So this is actually in Salt Lake City. So I will take a senior on an adventure somewhere, and so I actually took one of my I call them models. I have a model team every year, and so this was we took the models to a place called Ice Castles, and we rented dresses for them, and we had their hair and makeup done, and they get to feel kind of like a queen for a day, and it's a lot of fun, and the images just. I mean, they end up being just magical. And it's really a fun experience for them.
I love this one because it really captures the moment of everybody.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, I keep saying magical, but I mean, it really was. Like, and what's really fun about this too is I do it with a couple other photographers, and they all bring somebody in, and so the girls start to bond with these other girls that are out of their circle and out of their loop, and so all of us photographers were upstairs, and we heard all the girls just giggling downstairs, and it's neat to have that experience where you get to meet people that are outside of the community and see a little bit of a bigger part of the world, because when you're seniors, all you know is like right here in your little bubble. So
I know. Yeah, I know. That's super cool.
It's a fun experience for them.
This is a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
I love that sun too.
Oh, okay. The next picture coming. I'm sorry. I think I just skipped forward. But
that's okay.
This next picture, this is actually the model that I took from Fresno. And obviously, any little girl that sees this picture is going to immediately recognize her as looking like Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah, that's.
I saw the dress, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ashlyn, you have to bring that dress. And we took this picture, and she's standing here, and this little girl, maybe 4 or 5 years old, comes running around the corner, and literally, she froze, and she couldn't breathe, and she was just, and it was the cutest thing I think I have ever seen. It was like we just made a magic moment for a little bitty girl, and it was just so fun. It just little fun things like that are just.
I love that.
I have to pinch myself that this is my job.
One of my daughters, they would just.
Total
freeze.
Frozen. Yeah. Well, no pun intended.
Right. That's right. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Very good. I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was just awesome, and to see the little girl. And so eventually, she ended up having to take a picture with one of the girls while she was there because she was Elsa. She's real life Elsa.
Right.
So, and we were in an ice castle, so it was just it was
When
just
is
cool.
this going to happen again for her? So.
Yeah, it was great. It was fun.
Do we have any more pictures? I think we have a few more. Okay, let's start rolling through them because I want to get through all of them. This is cute.
Yeah, that so when you're in Salt Lake City, everything is beautiful, right? I mean, literally everywhere you look, it's gorgeous. You've got mountains, you've got snow, you've got the sand, the sand. What's it called? The sand. Not
the sand dunes.
Not the sand dunes. It's salt flats.
Oh, okay.
The salt flats are there. Literally everywhere you look, it's gorgeous. So when we're in Fresno, I had the challenge of here in Fresno finding the flowers and finding the spots. So really, that's I would say a lot of my work is finding the places. So, and I really want to showcase the kids, while we're here. So I'm always looking for new locations. So it's always fun to find places.
Yeah. No, is this in the Central Valley? That one we just saw?
That one is not. Okay. That's the salt flats.
That's the salt flats.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And then I also do studio work.
Okay.
I do beauty headshots and professional commercial headshots. That's the other side of my business. And then sometimes seniors want to go in studio too, and it's always fun. It's different. So the goal of being a senior photographer really is finding their personality and capturing them.
Because then they're more comfortable during the shoot.
Yes, yeah, and that's really, I think, I always tell people, when you're looking for a senior photographer, you want to first make sure you like what you see on Instagram. Like if you like really light and airy, flowy images, I might not be the photographer for you, and that's fine. I may cry a little. Yeah. But it's fine. Like there's enough to go around. You really want to first off find somebody that you really like their work, and then have a consultation with them and talk with them, because the photographer should make the senior feel comfortable, because that's really so important. If I can't make you comfortable like you're doing with me right now,
thank you.
then it really isn't going to work. I need you to be comfortable in front of the camera, and I need you to be comfortable with me. Right. And I feel like that probably above my pictures is why people come to me. I really love making them comfortable and making them have a good time. Not making them. I don't force them. I'm not twisting arms. We really do just have a good time. Even the guys, they don't want to be there.
Right.
And they probably will never admit it, but they really do have fun. Like by the end of it, they're like, oh, okay, this
is kind of cool.
This wasn't bad. This was all right.
And now they're thinking, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just start taking my own pictures.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, and it's fun. It's neat. It's a neat experience. And I really I always the boys are always the most hesitant. So those are always the one I'm like, I'm gonna crack. I'm gonna crack this exterior for you, and we're gonna have fun. Trust me, this is gonna be okay. So, and generally, like I said, they will never admit it, but I think they do have a lot of fun with them.
At the end of the day. Okay, what's next for you? We just started a new year. Are you looking for new clients right now?
Yes, right. Well, yes, I still do have some openings for spring. Okay. Not many, but I do still have some openings for my seniors for the spring pictures. And then I am actively searching for my 2023 model team. Okay. The model team is a group. I try to get 2 girls from each high school in the area, and then we do group shoots like we did at Salt Lake, or I'll probably do local stuff. And then they get to go, they get to do several shoots throughout the year with me. I do model calls from my model team. Like if I get some crazy hair, wild idea, I'm like, ooh, I got to try this. Yeah. I'll call one of my girls and say, hey, can you do this for me? So they get you have to take your senior pictures anyway, is what I always say. So why not make it like an extravaganza and really have fun with it? So I'm taking applications for that right now. And then, I just
hoping to win another award?
Yeah, maybe. I have to actually enter the images into the competitions to win the award. Right. So
we'll see.
Maybe.
Well, no, there was something else. We're going to put this graphic up as well. You had sent me this on Instagram. Tell us what this is.
So this was, I'm a big proponent of community over competition. And like I said, I feel that you have to have, and this is really with any photographer, not just your senior photography, like any photographer that you're looking for, you really want to make sure that you're getting the right fit for you, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the photography styles vary so much. So it's really important that when you're creating this relationship with your photographer, it's a good fit for you and that it really works for you. So that this is just like the things that you want to know. And when you're looking for your senior photographer, like what you want to do, one was, look at their work, checking their style, making sure you like it. Then the consultation, making sure you get along with them and that this photographer knows what they're doing, and understands what you're looking for, because all of those things will make things easier on the day of the shoot. Knowing that the photographer is going to have fun with you, making you feel comfortable on the day of the shoot, those type of things are important. Because really, if you're not having fun, then, especially with this one. So when I'm shooting on that day, my main goal is for those kids to have fun. Because I don't want them to look back on the wall, this beautiful picture that they get, and say, oh yeah, that woman she was grumpy and like this was just not a fun experience. And I want it to be fun for them. I want them to remember it like as a day of fun. And oh my God, you remember how much fun we had? We laughed so much until our cheeks hurt, and it's fun. And that's the experience that I want to bring for them. So make sure you get that with your senior photography. Don't just go and not have a good time. Make sure that the photographer is going to be able to offer you everything that you're looking for. Some photographers only offer digitals. So it's real important to make sure that like if you want an album, make sure you go to a photographer that has albums. Right. Make sure that you go to a photographer that does offer canvases. Make sure you go to a photographer that offers everything that you need, and that does the things that you want. So that was just like 5 things to look for when you're looking for your photography.
No, that's great. I love it. Real quick, we've got about a minute left, but I keep looking at what you brought, and your husband, right? Husband?
Yes. Yes.
Would you mind grabbing? I want to see this, and I want to show it on air because this. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Check this out. This is just freaking.
So
beautiful.
This is one of the canvases that I offer. And a lot of photographers will offer these for you. So. When you see your pictures on digital, that's always something, but when you get to see them in print, something kind of magical happens with them. It just brings them to life and adds a depth to them that you don't really get in the digital images. It's really nice to see them. I always tell people, I want you to take something tangible away, because so many times people will get their little USB and then they'll plan on printing it and they'll put it in the kitchen drawer, never to be seen again. So I always try to get people to get something that's tangible that they walk away with so that it helps them remember the day.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Instagram.
Yeah,
at Dillmore Portraits.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
This was fun. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Come back anytime, okay?
All right. I appreciate it.
Especially if you get another award. I'm tracking you on Instagram, so I'll see it.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We'll be back soon.